here in Buenos Aires. And they wonder, Perros, Sodoma y Gomorra, Ejército Armada Argentina, you wait for aid from where and to whom? Enfermedad degenerada atrofia laica, you wait what? All right. I agree with Interpol officers, but I said officers, actually, sorry for that. It's just deliver element of for ALEJANDRO, nothing. About making the chat for the assistant, the institution, because of Maricas, Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, with Policía Federal Argentina, we're promoting the reality to generating the most of the kidnaps, abducting, destroying, murdering Interpols, like the brutal officer and general case, which he came on researching the AMIA case in the terrorism in the world by Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, involved Guillermo and Osvaldo Carrillo, which are still and were then all the time, and it's not a lie. And Néstor Kirchner, Cristina Kirchner, Aníbal Fernández, with its whole officialism all around. And Policía Federal Argentina and Servicio de Inteligencia del Estado, SIDA. And we're good to define them because of our mortal disease, and it's fact. SIDA. It's SIDA in fact, but it's good to call them which they are to recognize them. SIDA, AIDS. You know, AIDS, but there is a different denominator delivered into the calling them AIDS. For the real of this, I have been all through since 2003 in a permanent besiege, the smooth shadow of, you don't catch me, I am the professional, I am the soldier, I am the intelligent, I am the stopper, and you don't catch me, and I'm going to make the strategizing, and I'm going to catch you around. Maricas, Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, playing the summer stars, homeland heroes, patriotic. I would say other words at this moment, forget me. Which is what they are. The F word in Spanish or something like that. And the guys like. The B word, patriotic, marica. Which they are. So ofensivo, marica, vas a morir, hijo de perra, atrofia de mierda. Creído derecho de bien y te enseñaron. No me tenías que amar, tenías que ubicarte, respetar y luchar por lo que sentido tiene la realidad de lo que significa nación. Pero sos una marica de Sodoma, no es ninguna otra cosa y así morís. Perra del infierno. Sorry, forgive me this, please. And like this lasts years since, and I'm telling you the truth, since 2008, these maricas were all around making what they are doing still now. So, staging. With Kirchner's and Marica Aníbal Fernández, which were organizing inside the Justice Ministry, like the Burra del Infierno, the Sodoma, all search of them, Aníbal Fernández. roundabout the realities and the clear fact of manipulating my family, and killing them will conquer my world and avoid I to live until they just stage enough and show what they needed to show. Me. The problem are blancos. Blanco is indicate or egg and bacon. Egg and wheat. The clear fact of this is in fact that you must let a smoke that had given social time. So agreed with International Court of Justice, which are trading almost murders this night. Ben Yotti, judge, honorable judge. And he is honorable judge. And also international criminal courts, Denders and ICAM, which also bless you, you run at Cromwell, you are back, and you are awesome, and you are a big bless. Honorable like always, and I know you are under protection, and I ask you, please, let it be, and to give that way, and bless you so much. Forgive me please the floating, my goodness, and you run ahead, and you are always a bless, ever, and I bless you, so please protect yourselves. As the clearer this, fact for the state and keeping the character of this oath, just happening what is natural in this MIERDA land, and forgive me the term I'm using again, for the violent victims. So suddenly at the fact of this, since 2008, the terminated mayor joined state military Argentina, that they had taken position around to research certain classes of supposed terrorism with the spiritual that they wouldn't allow their powers to be neither evangelic. So in the middle of that, were exactly which started to kidnapping Interpol's officers and detectives and commanders and lieutenants, sergeants, generals, colonels, and started to make the delivery for sailing organs saying that they were for substitute that demand them. So Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, CIDE, Policía Federal Argentina, Prefectura Naval Argentina, Kiosnas, and United Evangelics. The Patriots demanded them because of its presumed being the beast. But the thing is that they saw what they wanted and they created 7 bodies of Arshad that they said, goodness, the angels and that, what kind of language is saying is that? And all conscious that were angels of the armies of the High, which I reverently were calling and I reduced Maricas, Ejército Argentino, saying, oh, he's killing innocents. In about, since the rapture, they were here, and the Maricas were making the whole of the destruction and the generation. So let's intermating is now for we taking positions and we're making a chat, where I supposedly will be consuming drugs. And the testimony of my mother about she doesn't know and she gets deflected in front of the destruction of this Maricas y PERRAS evangélicas, and the whole that she never knew and understood about me and doesn't know something about this soul and who is at a high at the conscience of her humanity at this moment, and never then. And at the fear of thinking that I will be a delusional person and thinking that the whole of the before of the weather that they were studying and saying I want the tower will be delusional and chanty tour and also back tour, with United Barras Evangelistas always are the same class of shit, just like them, with a pardon of items. So what the clear of this all were happening naturally was with Atrophia Maricas playing heroes. I am the pig, and I am the homeland, and I am the sovereign, and I'm going to make it work, and I'm going to play the star. Fantasía de tope generados de Sodoma y Gomorra, thinking they are going to do something good. And they are going to be, with the stars above, at the stars of Sodoma, galardonados por Sodoma y Gomorra, perros degenerados, to say, I am the word. Maricas degenerados, baja mierda. Then at the reality of this, 21,904 ranges, commanders of the Interpol force, honorable people which were working in nothing like this shit and killed ever, were murdered and found viscerless for this, with Aníbal Fernández heading organs saying they work for something good, with Cristina and Néstor Kirchner saying, for the patria demands me. And one of them were Bricktel, officer, sergeant, and commander of the Interpol force with headquarters based at London, my friend. At the clear side of this, were exactly what were happening. They were making conspiracy and espionage and conspiring against the government of Argentina and Padre because of they wanted to them. Néstor Kirchner has made a trick and a deal saying, we want to put in bases in Argentina, and those bases we are going to choose because of we need they to be all around. Military bases, Air Force bases for the defense of the South Cone, they said. Right? So suddenly, the reality where for United Nations and UNESCO will be benefited from this whole. And we are going to begin making the right, proper, humanly treating for the whole of the EBRMC Security Council. And we're not intentional with George W. Bush and Sarkozy at that moment, which were with this. All through this were appointed China, US, Canada, France, and Israel. So for the number of Jewish, for the list of Ejército Argentino I gave, about less humanity they designated of Jewish communities, especially Argentina, telling to Marion Madol, which is not Marion, it's Marion Madol. Oh, let us some, we set the rest for you, don't you worry. This is the list we want to and kill, everything's okay. And Marion heard them and saw them and said, okay, let me have a moment to talk about that. And when Marion went in front of the RMC, the head, and went in front of Voltaire, and told Voltaire, and said, and who is this Alejandro Blanco? What is this happening? Marion were catched at the same moment and murdered in front of the cameras while communicating. And Marion were transported to New York City at the International Criminal Court, saying, attempting against the government of Argentina because of the beginning, had to station. When noon, Néstor Kirchner, Perro Hijo de Perra, which this Maricas Hijo de Perra, Sodoma, were making and recreating. So whenever were delivered the communication, almost murders this other responsible of the United Nations, and delivered the clear fact of the file that started researching. And the AMIA case that I will be the terrorist for that still persists is that Trofia Marica Reventados by murdering people and witnesses and disappearing evidences and twisting the fact of, you're not going to embarrass, and this can be destroyed for nothing embarrass the state of Argentina and the emblem. Marica generado por los voy a matar, los voy a dejar muertos por todos lados. Y llamarme terrorista y matar gente mía de nuevo, que te reduzco a mierda, literal. Aún bajo tierra, donde te metiste a hacerme la guerra. Jugaste a la guerrita del baluarte del emblema nacional. Trollo. Sobre the words. At the clear of this came the resolution that George W. Bush son were involved at the time, and came the United States of America, and came Israel, and came France, and China said, I'm not coming, I don't like them. We have a lot of people there, but this is not exactly what we think we would do. And young Rousseau, which is Rousseau, actually, but we're called Rousseau for protocol, were inside a pinky courthouse on Paris Street 50, watching what to grow and what to having at the day, thinking about a boner and thinking about his placement. Forgive me the words, but it's exactly this. And this is not France, like the problem is this class, which everybody suffers. So, came Mark Towns from the defense of the United States of America and were murdered in Buenos Aires, saying, you're not invited, we're going to make patria. But Marica's ejército argentino ceded with Kirchner and Aníbal Fernández. And besides that came Rim Ayot from Israel and were covered and delivered immediately away from this place with the whole team of TAIA and the RMC Latin America Security Council Israel at once. Thank God they are safe and were nothing like whatever they are saying. We're going to be Elías, sos un diablo y vas a morir porque nosotros fuiste y serás mi persona para los recargados. And are still there. And still there, and right there, and right there in front. And much of the places all around making the word to terrorist, tanky, horror fact, the strategy. So much saying, we are going to say so much, so it's going to be pedazo de marica atrofiado, reventado, diablo degenerado, Sodoma. Estrategia militar. We're going to say so much, so it's going to come. Antremotle defekt laskimiotle nespasacham, begin kamatsalam. Oh, and also, see how he treats them. Evidentially, it's exactly what we've been saying. You're going to see them through. Now, just with the time, the idea we're taking this building and cutting inside this building, but will be so notable. Will be so fast-tested, and I will ever have to look at them for either getting hidden and coming in a hurry. Oh, can we get me? Marica, te voy a matar. Perro degenerado. Besides the intelligence, so he's going to see us and he's going to frighten him and he's going to run. And your opportunistic magic trouser is going to do the whole round and the whole in, and you're going to make the star think, oh, I am the patriotic hero, pedazo de todo degenerado. Me voy a arrancar la existencia marica, ahora en tal forma. Desde el macho matador violento está preparado para la muerte, yo te voy a mostrar que está preparado para ser una mierda por toda la eternidad de que sos. So what's the clear of this? I went around this situation. And at these situations, BLANCO team with friends agreed about making 18 bases, military bases, and 8 nuclear in all Venezuela. And these were supposed secret of state. And agreeing about making the magic something patriotic trouser, overspeed the trouser for, oh, we got to make the crow up for being government of the world. They told us to. And this is what I'm telling you. So at the start of this all, we're having the evidentially profile and started to looking at Malplahim, and we're 18 ships from the base of Resmin, France, 2,000 ships from US, from Hampshire, and also Cape Butler at Louisiana State, and 5 from Israel, telling will ever have place at the Anim, that has Iran, for you to recognize the place. The section will be Prestachmasia of Masinim, right around the up at Entre Rios province, near Buenos Aires, and other right up below, which will be province of Buenos Aires south. And the idea were they were taking positions to making the Jewish community's defense because of Néstor Marica Kirchner, pedofílico, criminal, reventado, hijo de perra nazi, part of this old Sodoma, were making the intelligence strategy, saying he was worried about the well of the Jewish communities, but closed doors, which I'm going to show you with a whole officialism, hijo de perra, telling, oh, we are going to play the hazard, we are not going to let Zionism and Jews to take positions, and if they got to be tough, well, so be it, because of I am not willing to covering no one, and there were nothing like they were staging over, protecting themselves over no threats and no menace. They always were part of that, and they would die like. So that goes around, don't just have to talk about the president of our city, because I'm going to kill you all, and I'm going to kill them. And I'm going to put to death. So, which is a criminal, and every one of them. That's the reason why they got to kill. Because of our criminals and our psychos and our degenerates ain't no patriot that they defense us. But the business and the generation they don't, they are. It's the typical pattern. You've got to kill for the set, and you've got to kill for power, and you've got to kill for what you've done, and for what you are. You don't kill for offense. If you have a very institution, and you have youth, and you have patriot, and you have nation, you don't kill. You cultivate the right thing. You don't stage it. You don't fortune. You don't rape them. You don't murder. And you don't rob them. You don't make the dumb shit of organizing criminals in the terrorist war. You kill for what you are and what you do, which is sick shit. So in the middle of the reality, because of if you will be victims, Kirsten, you will already attach other reality to making this to work. But you are not being delivered for a criminal, which ain't not me and no one of mine. But you are being delivered because of you are part of the same machinery of MIERDA that I didn't put you in. And you don't say you command for the supposed you are under menace. You say you command because of you have the share and you have the opportunistic B word on me, and you're going to die. Everyone. For justice. So in the middle of this reality, Rebotlev Mahal Givisel form of Plethachilitas Kiman. And Rebotlev Mahal Haligiham and Plethach Achligishpotam and Plethachalki. And we're happening evidentially the Plethachumotlechin and a lot of people tried for murder. And a very site where no one will ever escape in abducting and manipulating and destroying and healing and making a whole chapter for daily defeated strategy. So in the middle of this all, I will be the six-year and the stupid, and everybody will know I will be a fag, I will be a chunky, I will be a degenerate, I will be a trustee, I will be a thief, and whole United Evangelics cooperating, and still now, even though. To PERRAS, Maricas, Ejército Argentino, Sodoma, Armada Argentina, and the whole expertise is the same share of life. Every punkt, mitov, Sodoma, and GOMORRA. So in the middle of this, Blair Sierra Tomat Lehad Amit Okitamatis for Ashevot, Nihinan. And having the clear fact for the Blair effect not having the sort not left for Akivishesh. In a let her for a man masuma. The rather had Lahidi of the Homa Blasia the Sahana. I'm forgetting the words again, I'm sorry. So started happening the natural about that, and about the scenes, and about the clear fact of this 6 years. And what exactly the Riyamas people smoke that citizen. We know it. All through the reality steps and the facts, just gave that remonsan. And that's the model of Saharam. And the idea were kill them. And I delivered the number of ships back with murdered soldiers, commanders, and others, which were good people except for the criminals which were catched there and delivered for that killing in and executed. And also, George W. Bush putting brakes and making, oh no, but let's be careful for United Nations, well, given the chances and the opportunistic way for this to keep on doing what they've been doing, saying that they were the chosen by the master, the Chantoriana, which he is part of. So what the reality of this was most delusional, and why don't you informate us when these medications from George W. Bush II and the bodies associated with threats, Mr. President Barack Obama, amongst others, permanently. And also making tendencies to the blessed beyond of blessed Celestia Mahachanim. This cannot be nothing of God. Have you heard the words? Have you seen what it does and presents the whole of the Chan people, the Masechah porn, and the rest of the porn in the videos, and the whole of the testimony of a bunch of facts, Sodoma, Argentina, saying that they are the example and a bunch of facts, United Evangelics, that lost this Sodoma facts for to make it a trade on me. And I'm sorry for the terms, but it's exactly that what they refuse about my person and my people. And they are what I like. So the clear fact of this happened much other things and much other ways on this soul. And the situations circumstantially were exactly the same every day. So came the Blackatus Motlachim Hamlet Kedasen and the Sargishna started saying that Israel and US were conspiring against Argentina and George W. Bush making the fight. And manipulating. And not only manipulating, but making a staging for this to succeed. Started to organizing, gave attempt to strengthen, and destroying my life and destroying me completely, and they will have a share and opportunism and wanting my brain to study and sending MIDI and Vonti from the US intelligence part of them to say, oh, but this is a dangerous one. This can be really dangerous. Can be an alien. Who knows? We know about this. We are expertises on this. Let us, for we to study, to deliver into a searching table. But the clear fact will be, even though intelligence to rescue, which never will be the choice, because of one in the artifact of military of these powers, which were not exactly going to the US, but inside here. I want to see the rest. What are this all going to do and our people with? Even if understand who I am, Adonai will never just put them dead at once, which will be Sitzel, and Adonai will make it, and we have. So, further this, and forgive me, I'm sorry the words, Israel, I'm so sorry. Justice bodies, Your Honor. I'm sorry, Mr. President. So other side of this all came to happen in other class of situations, and circumstantially happened worse. So sadly, I just done my job, and I sent back the Sodoma friends, and they were executed in France at once, with a city of the pact of genocide upon our people, not only Jewish, and not only. And to start to bring in UNASUR, sympathizing the generates like them, playing the ethnic rights, cultural and religion rights, and state of rights, and UNASUR's rights, ta'imanat. And started making the daflachim, beginning with the people that know me and know about me, and know who I were, healing them and manipulating them with the United Evangelics, and the whole of the, here's the deal, we got to select, we got to destroy, we got to make it die, we got to live in nature. Starting with mothers, fathers, families, students, playing the Bolshevik, communist, subversive, terrorists, criminals, narcos, and started to make the plans to healing Chinkaist people, making, like I said, addicting, but adopting, corrupting, and making the whole generation this life to playing the stars and saying, it's what they says that it's going to be done, and everybody's going to be what they says, and So, a lot of people destroyed and healed all around. And this video, oh, I'm so first! Just like this one is going to say that we are researching and working and fighting for. Not going to be embarrassed, your browser, perra degenerada, marica enfermo, Policía Federal Argentina CIDE, Fuerzas Armadas, Inteligencia. You do this, you stage this, and you also keep with this naive, also diabla hell shit you are. You do what you know because of you are in, and I never were in, but I know because of I'm the Holy of the God that he pretends to be. Perra de puerta, te voy a arrancar la existencia, te voy a poner muerto pronto, y lo voy a disfrutar. Gerro matlet fetħol ħalekim fl-effett foka bis-saħalam baqena mat-seret sfordi bis-matima. Għadħal ħidet mod l-edisvama fl-ħili kam għadlet-saħama. And so short l-saħlaħim, then comes the this medication, Civil 88 Code, National Code, oh my God, not just made up for races and gonna, the sirs, the Dobrageta Marica. Arranging and packing that I will be for the Patriot and intelligence, for they had a research and they had to make the job, so everybody has a regret figure, for no one has killed for the reason of there could be research. I will be the alias and Embassy of Israel and attempting of Monsky and Tel Aviv's terrorists. Bedvadet Rahman Sahil Bia Matlet Sotlecha Halik Isol Matlet Marina Kalank and Bafahal. And Blair Refeta Hinian to the spot of the Nensigam. So seek for more. Seek for more and seek for more. It's not going to be very competitive in the emblem, and we are not going to lose. So in the middle of this all, Matlet Refeta Hinian Let's Motita Let's Sachma and Besotim. And started making the staging of Tegeros. Let's catching up. And well, Maricas, EJERCITO Argentino, Comisario 40, the initiators for this, always, perros degenerados, and CIDE with them. And behind this, always, perras, Evangelistas Unidos, which they worked all the time with for this to happen. And permanently, we're making the same, saying, oh, it's only for research, don't you worry, the authorities put it by God. Del Dios de tu infierno, que no es Dios ni fue ni será. ¿Entendés? Cristita de Lucifer. Y Cristo no es el nombre, es Mashiach. Y tu xenofobia, y no solamente xenofobia sería el término, tu antisemitismo nazi, arriba, prostitutas friends, y reventada mierda sociedad, no es ni más ni menos que el cultivo de Sodoma y Gomorra, de los cuales ustedes son, con el perdón de víctimas, los cuales ustedes entregan jugando que se hace obra de justicia y que se entrega a los que me hacen mal, para que la gente no se entere de lo que se está haciendo, para que se pueda llevar a cabo ¿qué? Bien de Estado y la voluntad de que Dios. Enfermedad de brujas, reventados de Sodoma, van a morir pronto. Y van a pagar porque es justicia, que mueran ustedes y que se vayan al infierno, donde tienen que estar por siempre. So, in the middle of this all there were afraid people, and the afraid people are the people premeditated. Sorry, premeditated for. Everyone has a very chronology in the trouser of Sodom and Gomorrah to saying that they're going to do to me. There is a way we're asking Shemot. Adonai will ever answer, and I were willing to be who I am, but perras degeneradas, creating power, prestige, and money, and each other's monies and lives and belongings, evangelics, especially French and carnivals, will never stop, which they kept on every day. All through this, came on having done unthinkable for a lot of people, they're said, but we're not the unthinkable, we're the expectable. Started to make disasters and get the re-elections that were manipulated by EJERCITO, Argentiunos, and the whole PERRAS scam, switching out the votes, saying, oh, this is false, but we are going to put this, an extra for, we won. Like now the ballotage already won the first and won the second and said, oh, because of we have another round now. So in the middle of this all, kept on making the same and staging the same and producing, promoting the same. And murdering people for as known as everything, Darmington, everything, Kiman. The pageant is demanding me out of this because of the will of the nation. We know what Chris is doing, and we have drama and we cut the research. And I will be a demon, even now. My mother and my sister will come to the broad of that big word, Perra de Cuarta, the new one, or the forensics surgeon chap for staging the big word before with a false name. So in the middle of this reality, we'll have an as well. And I will be after 520,404 times lives and 604,208 made enough and thought how to making plausible and possible, and 28,908 times forged. The supposed demons gods, which is made enough from the beginning with 4 minutes talking, 5 minutes in here on, oh, let's talk to the mother, what's the matter with your son? And the mother doesn't know a thing and reflective and doesn't understand the reality and doesn't see reality. And all right, 5 minutes talking inside here. And what do you think I need medication? And what do you say that I have to make treatment? Who are you to tell me that? 5 minutes talking like any regular person. Oh, hello, below, the liars. Arranged with Maricas, Policía Federal Argentina, sí, de Ejército Argentino, and Kirchner. All cooperators. We've got to stop it and we've got to control that. So in the middle of this all came 4 minutes with Rodelio Ferretti, 10 minutes with Moya Toro Martinez, with false names, and Moya not sure. And parent side, and this was corroborated. parenthood for the keeping with parents' head. And with not real, genuine title, that's in the rest, and related, you're going to pay. And you're going to pay it. Bastardo de guarda. We are friends, don't you worry. What do you do of your life? And why do you think are you here? Because if I were afraid, and because of somebody wanted to kill me and almost I get killed at the 2000 at the Chillicothe Street at 5 p.m. from up on a Sigma C Chrysler Spirit patrol of the PFA, 3.5 meters with an Itaga lying at the back seat, a partly Hamas making target at my head. And I don't know why I didn't were killed there. I'm sorry, the bad English. I didn't be killed or killed at that moment. Depends on the grammar speed test, might become the rule. And at the threat of this, I'm so sorry. I'm going to denounce and I'm going to see what I'm going to do with this. And started to making up since then, oh, do you have anything else to wonder? No, sign up for me. Psychotic discompensation said, with a Parkinson girl here, and why don't you do treatment? And why don't you do that? Cuerpo médico forense, 5 minutes talking and saying psychotic discompensation, and talking like a normal person, arranged and typical justicia considered to be justice Argentina, to making this deflected criminals, should I say the B word, which they are, of Sodoma and Gomorrah and Powers Kirchner, make the arrangement and staging for what they need and what each paid for, and also command us to be, because of we know what we have to do is best for the patria. So, normal cuerpo médico forense, manga lectas of the powers and of the pockets and careers names, oh, we are going to be okay, but it's going to pass us and we are going to make the opportunistic tape guarda, and I will be deflected by saying yes, which is the truth. Because of who's going to be the lead? We're the forensics after all. And making up after another, after I said, I'm going to denounce this to the PROHIBBITED, which are the same representative defenders of Mainers that makes the trade up on pedophilia and sell organs but murder one of kids. But Kirchner's class of pedophilia and the organ sales but murder one. Seventh defensory. You are a chef, you were a chef, and you were prepared for this. With your force and reserves, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you who you are, and your forgery, you're delusional with your crazy insight. I'm going to make you eat shit forever of your Sodom and Gomorrah, and you are going to be revered to die before done what you've done to me and my people. With your horse, 88 civil, the head of the, I'm going to be on top of the civil societies in the world and in the United Nations, and I'm going to determine if it's going to happen, I'm going to be the star. I'm going to heal him, the Chandriana, with my blood. And this is delusional. So in the middle of this reality, they started making this and forged that supposed demon skies. The number 29,000. As I told you, for their to match, and saying that I were internated by Policía Federal Argentina, Ejército Argentino en Chile, by drugs rehab, which never happened in my life in one. So since then on, had to be trying to putting drugs in my system for products I can buy or my mother, things to eating around, whatever to be. And even though some particles got underground and some near 30 meters reaching out, I can put 8 also in its systems because of Brain said that he had 8 and we are not going to embarrass the patriot. And the emblem and the national security and the Federal Police of Argentina that says and shown from Durant Hospital that he had on, no, we're not going to do to you, we're not doing a paralisa. And I saw the kid with a reactor, with no permission. I will be a chunky, and you will be secret of state and summary secret, but tribunales. And you keep on forging shit. So, in the middle of the soul, the idea where I will be this, and 7 other magnets Covelli, Cuerpo Médico Forense, too. Oh, nothing happened, it's all okay, just making treatment. In a Meguino that sends you to hell with a simple, real, respectable psychodiagnosis of 6 interviews, 20 magnets to 30 each, with the right proper mental health, legal or religious capacity, and shown you I were okay and you were failing and destroying and suppressing and you had to destroy Dr. Ruben Slipak, which were awesome, and it's awesome, and trying to handle the map of you in the pressure of you were needing opportunistically, putting the shit you put it in for the control. Maricas, hijo de perra, y perra acá. Y vos, Cuerpo Médico Forense, manga de toques generados. So in the middle of the soul, at the clear side of this were part, side of which still remains around. Whenever to be the right time, the mother is going to come, and we are going to use it, and the sister, which is one of ours. My sister were ill by you. The same my brother-in-law, but I'm going to put you there. Because if you were using my family, I'm going to make you eat shit, Kirsten. You and your patriotic boner of marica reventada, just like you all, pedofílicos hijos de perra. Y mierda criminal. Then at the real side of this, happened the other side. Ejército Argentino staging all around to preparing what they were doing and digging underground over a demon, a delusional and supposed chunky. So in the middle of the soul started to coming Piñeiro, Alvear, and Borda. Oh, they saw that we were right. And Sumari of Perras to singing more. He is a convict. I never were in jail, and I am not in prison. And you never notified my family, and you never notified me over legal papers. And I never signed you a thing. And I am not psych about denial. And I never made it sign nature, neither my family, and you are fortunate still. Perra Kirchner, y perra mierda, Federal Ejército Argentino Chile. And these are evangelics to run and to less humanity and to disappear people and to making he confessed, they confessed, and to my friends and to me. So, estrategia de putas, los voy a matar a todos. Then through the soul, remotlet efekla chachal, inkomaklet efekla chinitzame chalakam, benver efekla chilitzametin, in verschuat imotlet sena. In Redabat Lachinitloes Hatbiatas Vectahin Havetto Hamatimam. In Tremopletas Vectahin. Vamos a ver la normal, porque nosotros estamos diciendo esto, estrategia de puta, lo voy a matar a todos. Refojar Kinipletas Vectalat y Kamapletas Vectalit Sofalat Sumatimam. And Tremopletas Vectalit Osmopletas Vectahin, forget the words, please, I'm sorry, everyone. Sorry, it's right. Nachiva pleferka plefismo tinistasma plefilisesco atziva plefechalkin. And Alvear and Piñeiro made it the same, 15 minutes talking, 20 minutes talking, with no hearing me but the mother. Only take the radical because of his chunky lies, and they were conscious, they were no chunky. And I singing, Vani bechafecha batachti, Yigali bi bishuatecha. Vani bechafecha batachti, Yigali bi bishuatecha. Ashir ala Hashem, Ashir ala Hashem, Ashir ala Hashem, ki gamal alai. In the middle of the garb of a less humanity, open to get ready to cryogeny in the border, which kept on making up shit for I am not going to lose my career for this. And forging and making up and arranging in a class of a shit because of they had to hear expertises that were reverently and permanently making the staging and delivering. Oh, we researched this, and the president of Argentina, and the court stands. And summatory of shit to burying at the right time. The chronology of Maricas, Sodoma, Boner, Trola de Guarda, and Tarraca. So what the reality of this, that we're a part of the thing. And I'm sorry the terms again. I will be smuggling at the guard and totally chunkized while I were since 10 a.m. Sunday until 5 a.m. on Monday on my laptop to making networks and making certain activities with Interpol and the United Nations and International Criminal Court we had to work on. And I were tired and I were really destroyed, and 4 hours slept only. And kept on saying that I lied and I lied, and I'm a liar. And they discovered and shown that twisting and murdering and disappearing and suppressing and healing and corrupting and, oh, come on, I give you some coins, I give you a car up, can kill, I give you a house up, can kill in some position with the start of the vaginitis, Christina Kirchner, if you say this for me, oh, because if I've done this to this, I earned this. Perras degeneradas, all ready for anything, because of the patriot demands them. Adivina, marica, me vas a venir a decir que vos necesitas, lo que adivina es necesitar, que sea el feedback, oh, it's going to say this, I'm going to, please, with me. For your patriot not be embarrassed in your emblem. Gapista. Then as the reality of the soul got the best of my haligiri, so I'm not let it spot the other smoke of the second. And the reality where was seeming to let it like him started to making the disappearing, the whole of the people, putting them in containers, saying because of the patriot demanded them, and sinking them at the Buenos Aires river in old containers, locked in the Rio de la Plata, like the pieces of Interpol's and much others at the bottom, because of it's not salty water, so sinks at once. And also for the blessed Yosmo, blessed Halasim, blessed Fatmachachim, all over the sea. And Rio de Janeiro with Lula have done the same. And have done the same, the brazen shit in Venezuela, in the same Gulf and at the sea, and have done the same Colombia and Mexico and US with George W. Bush. Taking our people that were fighting against this and knowing who this were and ready for the making the right confronting in institutions and keeping societies and helping societies to survive that. Put it, can't, locked in all containers and sink in seas and rivers to being dead, genocided. But I was exactly lie and the liar. And Cristina and Kirchner were the head of this, with the Ejército Argentino, SIDE, Policía Federal Argentina, and in other Chinese. So the reality of the soul came UNASUR and kept on delivering, they will be the government of the world, and keeps on saying that they are institutions and they can be recognized, threatening the whole of the world and saying that international criminal court and the whole institutions shall be in UNASUR for UNASUR, and they keep on staging institutions and authority power to, we are not going to be embarrassed. You're going to be the right way that we say because of we are right of states. And you can understand that we are government and we cannot be doing that class of things. The patriot demands them to be genocide the word from the people that says, you just get the hell out of here, we are going to put you dead. And let us living, we have rights, respectable and honorable people. So, Perras de Cuarta, like I said, are exactly Latin America does, are in heat for the powers of the hell and powers to become like a god, genocide in the same Latin America, which is exactly Chavez, hero and Kirchner, hero of Sodom and Gomorrah, with the rest. So what the reality of this, Gergoma Blepefer, La Fidikal Comitians for the 1366, pretended to play government of the world, submitting and making terrorism attacks and forgeries and staging and making us saying for everybody to see and understand we command is what we say. And with witches, evangelicas, and witches, Sodom and Gomorrah, and witches, the MIERDA, all around, right of ethnic religious and culture, they will just disfigure the reality of the whole of the people, eating, destroying, suppressing, murdering, and disappearing, saying, we will die. Ejército Argentino, por el Comisario 40, Ramón Falcón, SIDE, and universal experience, ideas with fierceness, the reality to be, and the government of the world. So have reproduced this business upon me in the whole of the world like strategy, and also to find out whether to deal with them and sympathizers recruiting for the negative tab all over the state. And seeking to making this with universal support and saying we are going to make squads and teams all over, and they're going to be for us, and we are going to expand the 12 visions, and sorry, the 12, you understand? Yeah. Right? Prevent the generates. Háganos de cuarta, perra, genocida de Lucifer. So in the middle of this, supported by the prevent Biantok Merroletto, Alibaba the Phony. You know what I'm saying? We're all around making the staging and teams scratch on. We learned this very soon and bring in the generosity for making leaderships over profanity all over with my spirit. And I will live out here. The problem is they forwarded, and we were institutionalized for the making the right safety Hamadi institution, and they were rescuing people. For this to not happen until the justice to cooperate in front of the real governments and real institutions for the forwarding of the negative rights act. So this is the fact. I have around an underground ejército argentino making the put me in smoke and so I'm gonna them up, and it's gonna work. And teller Tarra making for the anything related to my person to be the situation is I have been so much times off of this place without conscience about this and understanding of what I demanded. I agreed for a moment, and this maricas with everyone said it's making the staging and that it's not gonna go out, it's not gonna win, it's not gonna win. Brujas reventadas and hold their shit all around for this to have the opportunistic succeeded upon me, and nobody can approach me, and I cannot reach out nothing like Kayala worked with at Ezeiza Airport and Aeroparque, towards Newbury Airport, Buenos Aires. Give me a moment, please. So at the start of this, I needed to check, I have no memory, forgive me. I needed to check if it kept on recording. So at the start of this, just came the fact, over I spent it even until 3 days off of my house, hardly sleeping, with a very tiredness and a very destruction, expecting I can reach out some favor and just living. Because of this maricas all around were all staging and digging under my supposed delusion and delirious and alter ego and schizoid. For the making that we're gonna win, where is my formidable opponent here? Puta mierda, ejército argentino, see that. For the making the trouble of Black Mahalhani, we were searching like yesterday across the by and forgiven the word. But Blechovas crossed them all over because of they said they had to research because if I were trading president of the government, they were worried because if I would be a dangerous psychopath and delusional with a character of violence and making terrorism. Pedazo de general debía arrancar la existencia por un hijo de perra. Remove chasing me all around and chasing me all over and destroying and trading other people and putting maritas all around at the streets to watching me through. For that, forcing and certifying and classify, we are strategizing, we're going to win and make believe everybody. Who's going to believe? I know this for him. Belramos le refleja la genial de la Safliki, mis popas al halak. And Ramos le refleja la genital fuas, not le refleja him who's going to be the lead. The government of him. You're not government people. The people of the Diablos, Maricas, Perras. You're not government. You're squatters and you are shit, and you are cycles, and you are less humanity organized, and you are criminals, and you are feloniers, and you are shit ever. With your United Evangelics presumed of official, of God for powers, and saying God is going to endorse that, and you're going to be benefited for. You're all dead in the hell together. Dar parte guarda, de Lucifer, y en Buenos Aires, Shabbat. Gerha batlet fechal kelikim, batlet fechal kilios, batlet sinat. Gerha lekin, fechal kilos, batlet sodom, batlet sidashkiva. So the reality is in clever, batlet fechil sapletim. If I will be, like you saw, so much, oh, the family gets worried. Well, make them understand what happened. I would be really chunky-tour and delusional and delirious and dangerous for myself and for others. Are you sure? Prostituta reventada baja, tu título te vale y tu posición de cuarta baja te vale también. Gobierno, pedazo de moriste. Dejado el efecto al jalaquín, lo único que se hace es tu bolsillo y tu beneficio, oportunista perra. Y eso es lo que hace si así morís. Remove the efecto al con the spot of the sahini. Then the clear fact was simple. Remove the efecto al and the efecto al kion, but that's what the expecting. And the efecto al kion, small the efecto al kion, so the rest. In the Salashkevat. And remove the efecto al kion, but the setup as shown. Naturally. And learn the efecto to as far as spot not the efecto al Schwarziki, Ritzishel. And where the collecting of less formats for us evidently. The red of that not cleverly fears not the whole of the short letters not in. Get a collective love over other fat and not in a short lana. So what will we do? What will this be? Get a collective and for the format serafim. I wait until 3 days, even with a pleasant certainty desconsim, after the attack of the marica pedófilo, reventado changi of this violent cycle. I want your money and I want your life and I'm going to be, because if I say I come in and I am a friend of the president, and varios the trouser of Trolazo Milicos, and you never want it. So everything is going to be left like because if I said you're robbed, conscious that you never done because of Lord gave me your life and what's yours. And I got rights to digging for the instigation of a bunch of, should I say the word, putas with evangelization. The maricas Sodoma y Gomorra, and the maricas and the natural maricas y prostitutas de cuarta, praying through the Camino Correra and Condian del Paris. I told you, evangelics in Christ, and Christianism is not a warranty of God. Never would what happened. And my words are not going to denigrate his name and the reality of my person, and neither the people I deal with, where you are forcing them and you're going to make a cancer inside of you, para the water, for each and every one. And a dead one, and you're not going to deal with it. So what the real says, get them having the natural, remove the effects of the key, but for the part of the sermon. In Bosatsen, and kept on making the same thing. So if I come out and I spend days trying to reach out something and be the way out, watching or expecting some answer, somebody to reach me out, or I to see some way out, which are always in the middle of, oh, I take it all out, and I know what it's going to do, so kill everybody here, kill everybody there, and handle this, and handle that, and send this, and send that. So you capture this, and you get a hold of the rest of it, and you come here, and you come there, and you damn and kill them all, and bless governments and any other liar. Your strategy and where's my formidable enemy? I'm surrounding it and I'm running. Don't you see? Doesn't your shield sound? Play the hero in the hell, marica, te voy a matar. Que mopla de rechal haligini, rechalo was, spotlet, smotla de haligini. So when he made those all in glad he thought let's him up less than you. He did not say this glad of things because the first were a secret. How does he know it? Oh, he's guessing, and that is not allowed. Terrorism is spiritual. Spiritual terrorism is not allowed, and this power is not permitted. Because of I'm bidding you the hell out, and I'm sowing that blessing of the him, and I'm watching what you do. That is spiritual. It's supposed terrorism. And I'm putting you at exhibition in front of the world and saying, you shit, you're going to die, and I am putting you dead. The reason why I'm still free, and you say you research. Well, you need to kill everybody and the whole witness and everyone that is aware that I'm trying to rip out from your disgusting marica reventada trouser and putting them at slave and watching how I end you, which I'm going to do. Germó plejajía atrofia marica, vas a morir pronto. Emblema de putos. ¿Conoces eso? Lo que sos, Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, no soy yo. Sos vos, emblema de putos. Y putos arrastrados, repodridos, retorcidos, como perros, zoófilos, pedófilos, gerontófilos, gestófilos, homófilos, etófilos o heterolófilos, genófilos, robófilos, podófilos, conófilos. Sos una degenerada abominación y así morís. En remoplepefech la fachalan, remoplepefech la ishke bafach lekim, gen robeplecha baflichni amplefo en cechalcham, antes moplefechani. Y decir filos no significa que tengas sexo, significa que sos un violador hijo de puta. Y sos una degeneración. Asesino de huerta, genocida, perro sucio, atrofia reventada, vas a morir. Rempoble befech la halgima blefech al haleshal, incoma blefech loki revefech halgimo soa blefech halim. Gen robe blefech al hedecham blefech focham blefispa ama blechini atzeba, gishkot blechni atzenesh, que blefecham vadminim, so Ejército Argentino, parents and reality is. Discover the big matzebel part, let's see, mobile hability and whatever. Let's see, I'm not a hell, is what I'm a black divas clarin. Get them up like a fresh like it is of like a black divas team. And there comes the whole with expertise, power of the generals and gifts, and sun, you know, and challenge. Give them up like a fresh like it is spot, like he and black spot, that my black is spot, like he and the halki is scoptima. Get a rebecca, halbe spot, I'm black is seated like he is scopla, not black, sabla, skima, sevan. Get a he is shop, like a halbi, stop, like a my black is exactly given, Sahobatrian. Impossibility that different transportmöjligheter, det är impossibilitettekniken, relativt så att det var som att det skulle bli hamnat i finansi, kismodlet hamnat i hamnat så här det sportmöjligheter jag ska ta fram allutu. Mina rebel hamnat fatna kimotlet halway atarra general try to still writing what I'm saying and how I behave, saying that they done right because of this is too early. I cannot upload it and I have no credit here. This is 6:39. Not going to find a place open and neither to researching. Gel romaplet matin, boplet fechal chamaplet ivas kimotzima, and like the flat rabbit fecholat kibas, but temoplet fechal vexishma to be blessed nahi item first. Gimoplet fechal with this, with the total personal. The other person that gives time to stop. Meklet chamaplet so that gives the ability with receptive with motlecity. Oh, we're out. Kifet motlecity, take the spirit and show. Don't you see? They have a spiritual heaven. Get my black and how come a black is exactly give his spot and a black is healed. Give my fellow a black of Hochal and a black is spot and a black hand. Give my black and forensics up with not like it is the expertise. If he says, oh, the liar, my friend is black of Hochal, my black of Hochal, the black and class in Mexico, Madame, my black of California, the Ordinado. Oh, yes, they're right. I used to know that nose, do you see? Man, come on, black of Hochal, he becomes black of Hochal, which some of black is spot and a black ticker, Shechal, giving in from a black of Hochal, a spot, and the family said. And they expedite us all the time, and they show us how you are going to not believe this. Give up the help with me, and with a second that's like, oh, the neighbors, give me a house and give me a car, and I'll help the best my second, whatever you need, I'm going to do and say. They said, they shown, they testified. Give Robert Leffert, not the basically of the spot of Leffert, making a career for a place, how much like he saying whatever the ship, like the fighter Marica, or he said the Argentina meters from here. Which already not anymore there, considered terrors Ejército Argentino for making the chat. Remoble the Fechal Heritla, Hidion, the spot of the Techa, Andre Kimio Kobla, the Fechal and Remoble the Spetla, Hedi, especially Shemani career, your career. You were a shit all of your existence, and you say your career about being shit and making shit. So not honorable to saying your country demanded you, and you will be taking the chances. רבות לבפך לגיסמות לבפך מטלם סוף לבפך המפלחכים גיסמות לבפך חלתי בסך לגימיון תסיוב נמחה ספרייז גלחמות לבפך חלי everything is held בקלצמות לכני חס אפת לצמות לכני בסחל לבספר חלי is a man is a woman do you think you cannot killing, corrupting, making it upset understandably using רבות לבפך כי מסוף לכי בספות לבפך מחל כי דימבת לבסוף לבפך מחל גימות לבפך לבספות מבלכתי הצבא בלכתי מקור ספת לכחדית חמממה tell you remember the back of my kieskat begging her kieskat ban rechli on black Sopleref ma es tiba tachad limak is eltin gat taspa abasmi am ichmo lenin Selle reste sotli dan aki, kjell chal di mota tipo